What up, what up? It's Acevendo G, back with another topic, back with another video. I did it on purpose. I may start a trend showing how people get set up before they start a YouTube on video. We'll see about that. So, the title of this video is going to be the reason or reasons why I am successful. That may be the topic, the way I write it out on the title. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. So, admin notes. Thanks again to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I endeavor to keep pushing these videos out to give you leverage to better yourselves. So let's get into it. So the reasons why I am successful. I haven't written anything out. I don't have any notes, anything like that. But there are a couple of things that I've done in life, and there are a couple of character traits that I have that I believe personally has made me successful. Now, success definitely is anecdotal to everybody. You know, everybody got their own measurement of success, and then you have the generalization of what success looks like. And then you have some folks that say they have arrived. So I'm going to say personally that I believe I am successful as of right now in my life versus, you know, in other times in my life that I was not successful and I was down, right? And I'll never say that I've arrived, because in my opinion, saying that you arrived means that you hit a certain plateau in life and you don't have any room for growth, right? You're not concerned about elevating to the next level. You reach the level. You reach the top floor. There's no other floors to get on. You have arrived. And I'll never get there because, for one, I'm not God, you know. So there's always going to be another floor for humanity to reach. So I'll never get to the top. I'll never, you know, arrive, right? And number two, I don't want to be in a situation to where I stop learning. And that's one of the reasons why I've been successful, because I never put myself in a mind state where I stop learning. I'm always learning, always, every single day, because I'm a cybersecurity analyst, and I've done pen testing, you know, for a couple of years. Been a system administrator, been a network administrator, have worked with software, you know, just a whole lot of things dealing with IT, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, being in IT forces you to be a learner, a lifelong learner. When I get these industrial certs, there are a requirement when it comes to my certain job set and various skill set, right? They have it where a lot of these certifications, every 3 years, you gotta either retake the test, or you have to constantly do some type of training or teach a course or write a book or write an essay or you know, something. You got to do something based off a certain guideline that that gives you what's called continuing education points, which goes towards you actually recertifying on that certification. So, for instance, I have a certification called Certified Ethical Hacker. The abbreviation is CEH. It's given by a company called EC Council. I got that cert back in 2014 when I became a pen tester. And every 3 years within the 3 years of me getting the cert, and then by the time the third year hits, I have to prove to EC Council that I'm still qualified to hold that certification and practice pen testing, right? And there's a certain criteria you have to meet. I think there's like 16 different ways for you to make points, right? So most of the time, you know, in the past, as of right now, I've used my college credit because I got both my degrees back in 2021. So I was able to use my college degree credit towards it. Then, you know, after I graduated, then I had to figure out other ways of, you know, being able to make points for that cert outside of retaking the test. But that's neither here or there, right? But that's all. I say that to say that, you know, being a lifelong learner is one of the most important things that you need to understand and embody as far as being successful. You still have millionaires and even billionaires that still read books. they still get mentorship, which is a learning tool, right? They bounce ideas off of people. That's the mindset being a learning process, right? So it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have, you always have room for growth. And the only way you're gonna be able to grow is if you learn something, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm successful. Number two, and I kind of contemplated about saying this because, you know, I've always been in a mind state where, you know, you don't state this, you just do it, and you just embody it, and people will know that you are. You don't have to, like, you know, verbally say that you are. But I pride on being extremely masculine. Like, seriously. And I'm not saying this to say that, you know, I'm so masculine that I don't have a toleration for other people, right? Not saying it at all. What I'm saying is that I always want to be in the best dominant position possible. Pause. And I mean, I'm serious. I mean, my mind state is always in that. What dominant position that can I have in this space right now? I'm always looking for domination. Always. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to say that, you know, I crap on people that are not as masculine as me. I don't crap on people that don't have as much knowledge, because I'm not the smartest person in the room. Let me tell you something, y'all. In high school, I graduated high school with a 1.9 grade point average. I'm gonna say that again. I graduated high school with a 1.9 grade point average, right? Now, that's not to say that, you know, that I didn't deserve it, because I did, right? Because I didn't get my studies right. I was kind of lazy. I didn't push myself, you know, towards the mark. And I barely skated through high school, right? But, you know, rest assured that 1.9 does not represent my IQ. And it doesn't represent what I've done since that time at being 46 years old, right? Because I'm telling you right now, being IT, you cannot be a person that does not know how to learn and does not have intelligence. You have to have extreme intelligence to be a very good IT person. You just do. There's no way of getting around that, right? So I'm not saying that I'm a brainiac, but rest assured that, you know, that I have a lot of smarts when it comes to a lot of things, right? And you know, when it comes to masculinity, you know, taking a dominant space in life and anything you do puts you in the best position possible for everything. It just does, you know. I'm not saying that folks that are not dominant doesn't have a space in the world. I'm not saying it at all, but I know for myself, I'm always in a mind state where I want to seek out the dominant position every single time of everything I do in life, right? And that's one of the reasons why I know for a fact, this ain't no guessing, I know for a fact that one day I'm gonna be a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Best believe that. I'm telling you, I'm calling it. I'm not thinking this. I'm not guessing this. I know for a fact that one day I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. I know this. Hell, right now I'm almost halfway there. If you really taking into account my net worth, but most of my net worth is actually tied into my house, because I live in Northern Virginia. And if anybody know, you know, the housing market in Northern Virginia, and I bought my house back in 2014 and never pulled my equity out, not once. So you can only imagine how much equity I have in my house right now. It's crazy. But you know, I'm always looking for the dominant position. I cannot stress that enough. And I think, you know, successful people have that mentality, which is one of the reasons why women that are successful in life, when it comes to, like, you know, making a lot of money and having leadership qualities, they're masculine. And I'm not saying that to talk bad about women. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think women really have things messed up when they think that they can be extremely dominant in the workplace and make a lot of money, but then still keep a strong feminine. See, that's contradictory too. You know what I'm saying? But that's keep a soft feminine side of them, right? The two don't match up. It just doesn't. But I'm not here to talk about women. I'm here to talk about why am I successful, right? Those are two things, right? So that's, you know, that's being masculine and always in learning phase, right? And the third one that I would say which probably should be number one, right? Because I definitely give respect, you know, to the Most High, is God, all right? I'm not saying that folks that don't have a religious, well, I won't even say religion, because religion can be kind of convoluted. You know what I'm saying? I say like a spiritual side, right? Or like believing in a higher power. I'm not saying that you have to be that way to be successful, but I'm telling you right now, there is power in seeking higher power knowledge, and yielding and understanding that you're not perfect, and there's a higher calling for you, and there's a higher being that's over you, right? And I serve a good Lord. I know I do. I give him honor every single day. And because of that, I truly believe that God put me in the position I'm in right now. I don't think I'd be in the position I'm in right now had it not been for God's grace and mercy. Because I can point out a whole bunch of things that I went through that I should have not came out of. That's real talk. And I'm pretty sure a lot of folks that's watching this video can say the same thing. But I'm telling you, it was nothing but God's grace and mercy that I'm here right now in the position I'm in right now. Because there are a lot of folks right now in 2025, this is February of 2025, that are extremely scared and terrified of what's to come. But I'm going to tell you right now, believe this. Take this with a grain of salt, but I'm telling you, I believe it to be true. God is still in control, and it's going to work out for you. I'm going to say it again. God is still in control, and it's going to work out for you. Now, as a caveat to this video, before I end this video, and a special thanks as far as me being successful goes to my wife. When I tell you that my wife has been part of my success and have seen my growth and have stood by me when I probably should have not had her beside me, is a testament of her character. And it's a testament of just how good of a person she is and how much she loves me. And I'm telling you, yo, that's another thing. I don't think I would be in a position I'm in right now had that been for my wife, right? She has really pushed me. Most successful men that you see in life, whether it be through social media, whether it be through news outlets, whether it be through real life, I'm not saying all, but I've seen a lot of men that had wives and they were successful men, right? Versus a single man. Now I've met plenty of single millionaires, met plenty of them. They never were married. They're not even divorced. They never were married at all. But there's a level of success that I think married men edge single men. And the reason being is that, you know, when you got a good woman behind you that's pushing you towards the mark, it's nothing like it, man. It's one thing to have your homeboys and your male you know, counterparts and male role models you have in your life pushing you, but when your wife pushes you, it's a whole different level, yo. And so I'm telling you, having a wife is a cheat code to being successful in life. I'm telling you. Having a wife is like a cheat code for being successful. So anyway, drop the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Those are the reasons why I believe I am successful right now in life. It's sky's the limit. You know, I can only go forward and move up from this point. And I'm pretty sure there's some other reasons why I'm successful right now. But those are some of the things I wanted to point out. And I want men, and even women, if women decide to take this advice, but mainly men, take this advice, take the things that I've told you that made me successful, and, you know, do a deep dive on those particular things that I say that made me successful. And I think that once you do a deep dive, and not necessarily choose those paths, but understand the reason why I chose them and the reason why I'm successful by choosing those, I think that you'll come out on the better end of the spectrum. Especially if you're a person that you're struggling right now to be successful and you don't know how to get there. I'm telling you, it took me a long time to get there, but I've got there. I haven't arrived, but I'm here right now, right? And I'm here to stay. And with the grace of God and with my wife behind me, I'm gonna stay where I am right now and also grow in the process. All right. So You want me to discuss the topic or subject you think that benefits your channel, email me at asog757@gmail.com. My email address, since below. Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.